After 4 straight SPL wins, Rangers faced a tough one yesterday when Hearts made the trip through to Ibrox. A win was a must for the home team if they were to keep up the pressure on their title rivals, but they knew the Capitals side had caused them problems already this season.
Straightforward in August, Lafferty scoring in a 2-0 win. But defeat at Tynecastle in November. Zaliukas and Kingston on target for Hearts in a 2-1 success. Barry Ferguson put Rangers 2-0 up in March, but Hearts hit back, Palazuelos snatching the equaliser. Team selection simple enough for Walter Smith, Lee McCulloch filling in for the band Majid Bugera, Velichka and Boyd up front and looking to build on their recent good runs. Already without Palazuelos, Hearts were dealt a blow when Lee Wallace had to be ruled out. Egert Jonsson filled in at left back, Mike Tulberg was handed a rare start in attack. Commentary on this one from Paul Mitchell.
Nice play by Michael Stewart. Set wide onto Driver. Tulberg's inside, wants it. And Neil Alexander at his post. Well, only his second start for Hearts. Mike Tulberg getting into good position. Hearts blanked by Falkett last week, trying to trouble Rangers. Davis. On to Boyd. Karapiris across. Flicked into the bin of Michael Stewart. That was loose though. Whittaker. Deflected by Mendes. On to Smith. Back across. Whittaker waits. Decent effort with the outside of the right boot from Stephen Whittaker. Kello diving for effect though. That looked to be a push. The referee's allowed play to continue. Mendes on to Davis. Rangers fans unhappy. Ian Bryans eventually decides that Velichka was shoved by Zaliukas and the free kick's awarded. Stephen Smith will be favourite to take this, does so. Good power, perhaps not far enough into the corner to trouble Marian Kello. Davis stood alongside him, Smith took it, goalkeeper was comfortable. Daly launches it long, comes off Zaliukas, might fall for Edu. Well, he was under a little bit of pressure, the American. Ball came into him from Zaliukas, hooked the shot wide. Kello only as far as Davis. That's thrown to Boyd. Boyd one-on-one with the goalkeeper, goes for the long and rattles the bar. Well, they scored against Hearts this season, a penalty back in August. And from a little bit further out with the goalkeeper to beat, he lobbed it onto the bar. Rangers again. Boyd knocks it down. Hearts having to clear from Abua. Only as far as Daly. Daly down the side. Velichka. And he's won his side, a corner kick. Oh, he hurt himself slightly with the pressure. The Rangers are putting on Hearts. Hearts yet to wilt. Stephen Smith lines up plenty of targets. Smith across. Boyd will win the header on to Velichka. It's 4-4 for Andrius Velichka, and he scores against his former club. Hearts didn't defend the corner. Boyd down Velichka with a left boot. Well, he scored twice at Ibrox for Hearts. It's his first the other way around, and it's the opening goal for Andrius Velichka. Hearts battle for it. Naddy puts it through onto Elliott. Elliott goes down. Didn't appear to be much in it. Although, try telling Callum Elliott that. He looks at Ian Bryans. He went through. Well, Stephen Whittaker basically hands up. Don't think he caught him. No penalty. Mendes. That's delightful. On to Davis, takes the touch. It was one touch too many. Kenny Miller tries to rescue the situation. He'll settle for the corner. Well, he may well look to the skies. Took it on his chest under pressure though from Egert Jonsson. Good save from Kello. Nervous times. Driver swings it in. Egert Jonsson up. Well, 2 goals for Hearts this season, both against St Mirren, and the man who's returned to the Hearts starting 11. Could have had Hearts level here. It was as good a free header as you're going to see. And Shabba knew it. Nielsen with a long throw. Hearts continuing to press. Out on to Michael Stewart. Andy Driver. Away by McCulloch. That's on to Mendes. Davis is the willing runner. Flicks it through onto Miller. Back onto Mendes. Good play from Rangers. Davis stretching Hearts. Canapita going wide. Davis tries to pick out Kenny Miller. Miller drives in, he's got Boyd inside him. And that's all he needed, and it's 2-0 Rangers. It looked unconventional from Chris Boyd to round off a super move. Great break, one end to the other. Kenny Miller got the touch. Boyd came in, it's number 30 for the season. Boyd scored in 5 of the last 6, and that clinches it for Rangers. 4 straight wins since they last played Hearts and lost a 2-0 lead. But it's a great day for them today.
As Paul mentioned, a 30th goal of the season for Chris Boyd. It was also the 500th goal in the SPL this season. 2-0 Rangers. Let's just look at the 2 goals. Andreas Velichka is fast becoming an enigma, is he not?
He bought himself 9 minutes because he was going off at half-time. But Boyd, they're linking up quite well there. Boyd knocks it down, great finish, but it saved him because he wasn't playing well. Rangers passed the ball well all day. You can see there Mendes, Davis all involved, Kenny Miller. It's great one-touch passing, and eventually, I thought at this moment in time, you know, it's just hit off Chris Boyd, but it's a natural goal scorer's goal. Comes to Miller, drives in and he blasts it across. But it's great reaction from Boyd, and that was the game over.
Yeah, in it goes, off the knee or the thigh, and it's guaranteed.
Look at the reaction, Rich.
Yeah, he moves to it. Yeah, absolutely. Right, we had a lot of debate in the programme yesterday as to whether Hearts should have had a penalty. In particular, I think it was Derek from Cumbernauld who said he'd be watching in his jammies tonight. So you proved to him why this should be a penalty.
And we aren't apologising. There's not a lot in it. That should be a free kick, and then it wouldn't have come to it. But everybody's looking at their feet. Their feet don't come close together. But as soon as he gains an advantage, Callum Elliott, and gets in front of Stephen Whittaker, Whittaker can't touch him. He can't pull him. He can't push him. His knee flicks his foot onto his leg, and it's a penalty. There's not much contact. It's not intentional, but it's a penalty, Richard. Right. You can't touch him.
OK, there is contact. It wasn't deliberate, but for you, that's a penalty.
Penalty.
OK.
Derek.
So there you go, Derek. Right, the Old Firm game.